Hey Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I'm from babycurltarot.com. Keep in mind this reading is for any placement that is in Aquarius that you want to check in on, including any planets or astrological houses, whatever it is, you are welcome here. I'm going to go ahead and get into it, but keep in mind if you do happen to see this message after the 4th week of August 2022, it's okay, it just means you were meant to hear this message at a later time. All right, spiritual team. What is the overall energy for my Aquariuses for the next 7 days? What is the overall energy for my Aquariuses for the next 7 days? All right. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Okay, you got stock, focus. All right, I like that. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the daffodil, hope. All right, hope and focus. You guys are motivated and really driven about something. Okay, you're feeling inspired in some way. All right, let's get into the tarot and see what you guys need to know. Spiritual team, what messages do you have for my Aquariuses for the next 7 days? What messages do you have for my Aquariuses for the next 7 days? Let's see. All right. Devil in reverse, 10 of Cups reversed, 8 of Pentacles, and the Hierophant in reverse with the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's get into the bottom of the deck really quick. So Lovers, wow, the World card, Hanged Man, and the 4 of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Very interesting. Okay, some of you guys may be reflecting on a certain mindset that you've had in the past surrounding connections. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it could just be, platonic or work related, family related. It doesn't matter. However, the Hanged Man in particular and the World card is saying that this is bringing an end to a certain perspective or viewpoint. And for a lot of you guys, I feel like this has to do with protecting yourselves. Okay, some aspect, some barrier or, not barrier, what's the word I'm looking for? Defense? Defense might be the good word for it, a good word for it. Some sort of defense that you've always implemented to protect yourself, whether that's your heart, your mind, your spirit, your finances, your house, I don't know. Something that has made you feel safe and secure for a very long time, I think you guys are realizing is no longer applicable to the person that you are and where you are in your life. This may have to do with love, but again, this may just have to do with like connections between you and other people in general. It's like that sort of dynamic is starting to change. How you connect with people is starting to change. Yes, the Lovers card can also talk about a decision, but I feel like if there is a decision, it's the decision of you letting go of your defenses or a particular type of defense that you have used in the past. You're starting to see things from a new point of view, and I feel like a lot of you are going to understand that you no longer need to have this type of defense up, particularly if you want to, connect with people or certain people in a certain way. All right, let's get into these cards right here. What's interesting is the card that obviously stands out the most here is the 8 of Pentacles because it's the only card in the upright. Now, the 8 of Pentacles to me can talk about diligence, hard work, what's the other word I was looking for? Apprenticeships. What I'm getting from this card for you guys in particular is you putting in some sort of effort to work on yourselves more than anything else. I think the driving force is this Devil and 10 of Cups in reverse. I feel like for a lot of you, and I don't know if it's coming from the bottom of the deck too, but for a lot of you, the defenses that you've had in place protected you from a lot of harm, but at the same time it also prevented or kept out a lot of really enjoyable, happy opportunities. And I think some of you guys are starting to understand that you missed out on a lot of joyful moments and connections because you had these defenses up. Now, in a way, being attached to that sort of defensive mechanism can be an unhealthy connection and dependence in its own right? Psychologically speaking. Not letting go of, past trauma and not really healing those wounds that, force us to feel like we have to protect ourselves in a very certain way can end up in itself being an unhealthy sort of attachment to those emotions, and therefore preventing us from moving forward and enjoying life in a much freer and open way. I hope that makes sense. For a lot of you as well, I feel like this is connected to family for some of you. And the reason I got that is from the Hierophant. Now, very, very rarely I will associate the Hierophant with ancestors, family. Sorry, Aquariuses, I just got really distracted by something I saw out the window here. But getting back to this Hierophant, I do associate the Hierophant with ancestors, and by that token, sometimes even family. So for a lot of you, it feels like you may be rebuilding either a connection with family, a connection with spiritual practices that were, significant to your family in some way. I feel like you may be throwing yourselves into that. Even spirituality, if it's not a family thing for you guys, this could be spirituality or some sort of practice that maybe you have been neglecting or ignoring or avoiding for a while for whatever reason. I feel like you guys are kind of throwing yourselves into that, and as a result, kind of healing and motivating you to improve yourselves in a really significant way, which is absolutely beautiful. That's what I'm seeing from the tarot. I'm going to go ahead and get into the final deck of the reading. Now, keep in mind, whatever messages come up from this deck, could be related, could be unrelated to what we've been talking about so far. It's just additional things you need to know for the next 7 days. All right, spiritual team, what final messages do you have for my Aquariuses for the next 7 days? Okay. Hey, come here. These cards are so difficult to pick up today. All right, spiritual team, what final messages do you have for my Aquariuses for the next 7 days? What final messages do you have for my Aquariuses for the next 7 days? Okay, it's quite a bit, but let's take a look. Okay, so we have the V, victory in some endeavor. All right, that's what I like to see. Some sort of like overcoming situation. I think for a lot of you guys, again, it's like bringing an end to something and realizing that you are the masters of your own emotions and how you connect, so on and so forth. We also have the cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're realizing, some of you, that you are way more protected than you realize. So there's no need to put up those defenses that could potentially, prevent you from experiencing really beautiful things as well. And that spirit, or, whatever it is that you believe in and work with on the spiritual side, has your back no matter what. All right, we also have the younger man, dealing a relationship with a younger man. So you could be a younger man. Maybe this is somehow related to a younger man. Maybe this is a romantic connection with a younger man. Keep that in mind. We also have the casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. And that's what I was picking up on. It's the end of you holding on to pain, to defensiveness, and coming out of that so that you can enjoy some really beautiful things. We also have the seahorse, family matters. Didn't I just say family with the Hierophant? For some of you, you guys are tapping into some sort of like family practice, mantra. I don't know why mantra came to mind. I was looking for another word. Ideologies, spirituality practice, whatever the case is. But it feels like something connected to family here, most definitely. And even a little bit here with the 10 of Cups, because maybe you haven't really been connected with your family a whole lot for some of you, and you're finally kind of able to do that and starting the next 7 weeks. Let's take a look at what's at the bottom of each of these piles. We have the Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. And I feel like this is what it is that you are starting to accomplish. It's the beginning of the end of a period in your life, that's for sure. At the bottom of this half, we have the Gavel, involvement with the law. Interesting. That's a very specific message for someone out there. I wasn't picking up on legal issues. So if that resonates for you, this is specifically for you. I don't feel like it's going to be a big number of you, but leave a like, leave a comment. If this resonated, let me know how it resonated. I'd love to hear from you guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. If you want to see more content from me, I am on Instagram, TikTok. I also have a blog. All that info is below in the description box. As always, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.